Hello, tutor and peers. My name is Catalina Alvarez and this is Task 5, my proposal of evaluation. I want to show you my proposal here. Okay. Proposal of evaluation. This proposal of evaluation is for a specific population that you have it here. A course in 7th grade in a private school located in the town of a municipality in Palmira. The group is 26 students. This is the population I chose in the previous task. So I only have this information. The other facts are hypothetical. As you can see here. The location, Palmira, Valle del Cauca. This location, you can see it here in red color. This Palmira, Valle del Cauca belongs to the metropolitan area in Cali. You can see it here. Okay. The institution, Berlemitas Palmira School. Okay, so it is a bilingual school. This is another hypothetical fact, and I chose this bilingual school because they have great intensity in English, as you can see here, 10 hours a week. They have English on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 2 hours each day. And they also have science in English, 4 hours a week for a total of 10 hours. 10 hours a week, they have a great intensity and a good intensity, I would say. So English level is A2. Students age 12 to 14 years old and 26 students as the basic information, and I say 16 girls and 10 boys. So this is the basic information of this population we're going to evaluate, and I'm going to propose something special for them. Justification. These Palmira 7th graders are just beginning their 2nd year in high school, and they have 6 years in front of them to learn and improve English language properly. They have a very special objective, which is taking an immersion program to Canada when they finish in 11th grade. When they are in 11th grade, they want to take this immersion. But for that time, they are going to need B2 or C1 level. The reality is in this moment, even they have good intensity in English, their current English level is just A2 for 80% of them, and B1 just for 20% of them. So they really need to improve their English level. Recently, they were evaluated with a mock in Cambridge test, and they got low scores in speaking and listening. So they really need to improve these two skills. And it was confirmed by an auto-evaluation where they found out that they need to get more confidence when speaking about different topics at random and familiarize with different English accents, understanding natives and foreign people when speaking in English as facing formal or casual situations fluently. So, as you see here, they have to gain more confidence when speaking, and the results show they have low speaking and listening skills, so they really need to improve these two skills. Okay, according to what I said, the justification, according to the recent results, is going to be this evaluation approach. So this is an outcome-based evaluation. It is based on the results. Previous results show they need to improve listening and speaking. Okay, so this evaluation will provide them those two skills to be evaluated and strengthened. This evaluation proposal will be focused on helping or solving this population's current English needs on improving speaking and listening skills. So this approach is based on what they need. They need to improve speaking and listening. So everything will be focused on these two, listening skills and speaking skills. Okay, another thing for this proposal is that I chose this characteristic, assessment of young students and evaluation through technologies. I am going to show you why. My proposal of assessment for these Palmireño 7th grade students will be based on technological tools, taking advantage that all of them are digital natives and enjoy this way of interaction. Young students as these Palmireño 7th grader students are very active and they want to discover and learn new things not exclusively with traditional methods but through technology, because they are so familiar with electronic devices that become effective teaching tools when we use them properly. The point here is use them properly. We can evaluate them through games, visual problem solving, graphic prompts, and much more on the web to make learning and evaluation more interesting, exciting, tangible, and fun for them. So as you see, there are many reasons, many good reasons to have this proposal based on assessment of young students through technology. I want to finish this what I'm saying about the kind of evaluation with Williams' 2012 quotation. He says, technology can be incorporated into programs of learning to maximize and advance learning for students. Technology has a great potential to enable students to solve problems in authentic situations and so participating in active and reflective activities. So technology enables students to solve problems, to be active and reflective about what they are doing or learning. Okay, so it's very, very good. It's a great potential tool. Okay, so these are my proposal for listening assessment and speaking assessment. I want to clarify that the full assessment is in the previous task. We did it as a group. We did it in the previous task together, and we did the full assessment. But in this moment, I want to clarify what will be focused on. This listening assessment is going to be focused on what things, and the speaking as well, and some examples. Not the full assessment again, because we did it in the previous task. Listening assessment. Taking advantage of these students' likes for technology and the great lab, because they have a great lab in their school, the great lab they have at Palmitas School, I propose to evaluate them there in the lab, individually, because they have the opportunity of having an own computer in the lab of the school, so individually, and go through different online listening activities according to their English level. They are visual and digital natives, so I will choose compelling topics for them, who are teenagers, eager to learn and active when learning. They will be asked to listen in order to identify, main ideas. So they are not going to have a simple listening test. I want them to have a listening test with different things to identify as main ideas, searching for a specific information, pick out a word, deduce meaning of unknown words from context, and inferring or deducing ideas from what they will listen to. So as you can see, they're going to have many, many different kinds of listening. That is the point. One of the listening they're going to have is a visual listening, because remember, they are visual learners. So they're going to listen to an audio, but it also has images and pictures, and they have all the video, the full video. So they're going to watch the video and listen at the same time, and then they have to answer to different questions. Some of them, like third question and seventh question, they have to infer information from the listening, from the video or the listening, okay? So, and we have some more listenings in our full evaluation. So it's just an example to show you that they are going to have different kinds of listening. Speaking assessment. The Betlemitas Palmira School 7th graders need to strengthen their English speaking skills. Most of them are planning to participate, remember, in the immersion in Canada, and they are constantly evaluated in international mocking tests. Okay? So they don't have the typical English test. They have international mocking tests. They are constantly evaluated in that kind of evaluation. So my proposal is based on the way some international English tests evaluate speaking for these 7th grade students to get familiar with this kind of speaking evaluation, gain confidence, and when taking the real test by the end of this year, obtain a high performance in the speaking module of it. So this is my proposal. My proposal is to evaluate them in the same kind of test they're going to take every year at the end of the year. They're going to have international tests. So my proposal is to evaluate it in the same way. They're going to have the real test at the end of the year. Okay? So let's see. As you can see, this is one of the examples of the way they're going to be assessed in the real test, but this is the way I want them to be evaluated. They're going to have these images and pictures, and they have to discuss about what is here. They have to discuss about advantages and disadvantages of using technology. They have some prompts here, and they have to talk about it, okay, about this topic of technology, okay? So this is one example of all the full tests that we have in the previous task. I want to finish my presentation with a final reflection. As teachers, we have to study and prepare ourselves to get to know how to use the computers and the technology to properly incorporate it in the classroom teaching and assessment. As GATI 2012 states, technology allows teachers to expand the four walls of the traditional classroom and explore the world in which we live. So you see, it's very, very important to expand the four walls of the traditional classroom through technology. These are the references I chose. And this is just saying goodbye, and saying thank you. Thank you, tutor, for all your support, your patience, and thank you, peers, for your great teamwork. Okay, bye-bye. God bless you, and thanks a lot.